All right, we're going to get started tonight. Just want to welcome everybody out. It's a very special night. It's a great opportunity. We've had a really great fall with a lot of great performances, a lot of great seasons that we put together. It's a really special opportunity to come out and celebrate the athletes and everything that we have in this community and everything that makes Hurt County special. A few things. Please stay through the entire program. We know it can get a little long at times, but we've got a lot to be proud of, so we want to brag on our kids, so please just stay until it's over. Special thank you to the Board of Education, our administration, all these coaches, our front office staff, Mr. Mixon and the GPAC staff for hosting this, Ron Coleman, Brooke Cade, and Kevin Eckleberry for their support with photos and all the media that they do, and of course our student athletes and also our parents. So we thank you for your support for these athletes and all the programs. And we're going to get started with some academic awards with the Golden Braid Award.
Good evening. My name is J.J. Wall, the principal here at Hurt County High School. And on behalf of Hurt County High School, I do want to welcome you to our fall sports awards banquet. So thank you for being here tonight. I do want to echo what Coach Waldrop said earlier. Tonight will be a little lengthy, but that's a great thing because we've got so many student athletes tonight that we get to recognize. It's not very often that we get to publicly recognize these student athletes, and so we want to take the time tonight to give them the recognition they deserve. And tonight is certainly about our student athletes. But tonight wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the adults that we have in our building. And so before we get started, I do want to give special thanks to some groups of adults here at Hurt County School System. So first and foremost, our coaches. Our coaches pour in countless hours to your children up here. They take time away from their families, their spouses, their kids, to pour into yours. And without those coaches, we would not have the high level of academic performance that we do. So if you'll take a minute, join with me. Let's give our coaching staff that's back here a round of applause. I also want to thank Coach Waldrop. Coach Waldrop has stepped in the role of athletic director and has done a great job of just taking things and running with it and trying to make things better. So if you'll join with me, give Coach Waldrop a hand. And last but not least, we've got a very special lady who does a lot of work behind the scenes to make things like tonight happen. And I can tell you firsthand, without her, tonight wouldn't be possible. I'd ask her to come out here on the stage, but she probably would run me over in the parking lot later on if I embarrassed her. So I'm not going to do that. But Miss Kay pours in countless hours for these kids up here to support them, to make things like tonight happen. These posters that you see up here tonight, the plaques that your children will be given. Everything about tonight was done primarily by her. So if you'll join with me, let's please give Miss Lori Taylor a hand. So at this time, I do have the privilege of handing out our Golden Braid Awards. These awards go to a senior with the highest overall career GPA in each sport. There are some requirements to get this award. They must have a minimum GPA of a 90. So given the criteria and the demanding workload, this is a huge accomplishment. This is also a very gifted and competitive class, both athletically and academically. So earning this award means a great deal. Students, when your name is called, please come up to receive your plaque and remain standing up front until we have given out the last Golden Braid Award. We'll start with volleyball. The Volleyball Golden Braid Award goes to a young lady who has a projected GPA of a 91.379. Your Volleyball Golden Braid Award winner is Dakota Ray. Next, we have flag football. This young lady has a projected GPA of a 99.571. That's pretty incredible. Your flag football Golden Braid Award winner is DJ Cowlett. Next is football. This young man has a projected GPA of a 99.429. Your football Golden Red Award winner is Matt Googe. Your next Golden Red Award winner will be presented to one of our softball players. This young lady has a projected GPA of a 96.133. Your softball Golden Red Award winner, Andy Stradley. The next Golden Red Award will go to one of our cheerleaders. She has a GPA of a 99.167. Your cheerleading Golden Red Award winner is Kylie Nickel. We'll now present our film crew Golden Red Award winner. This young lady has a projected GPA of a 92.750. Your film crew Golden Red Award winner, Carson Whitmer. Our female cross-country runner Golden Red Award recipient has a projected GPA of a 95.679. Your female cross-country Golden Red Award winner, Adeline Harmon. And last but not least, your male cross-country Golden Red Award winner has a projected GPA of 90.857. Your male cross-country Golden Red Award winner is Gavin Hudson. Let's give these scholar student athletes one more round of applause. Can be seated now. At this time, I'll turn it over to Mr. Riley Curbo and our film crew.
Good evening, coaches, players, parents, and guests. My name is Riley Curbo, and tonight I want to take a few minutes to recognize a group that may not always be front and center on Friday nights, but is absolutely essential to everything that happens on the field, our film crew. Every Friday night, these students arrive early to set up cameras, tripods, cables, and monitoring equipment. One crew is stationed in the press box, another on the sidelines, and another in the end zone, making sure that every play is captured from every angle. Throughout the game, they're constantly adjusting, tracking the action, communicating with each other, and making sure nothing gets missed. They're not just filming for the sake of recording the game. What they capture becomes huddle film for breakdown, highlight reels for college recruiting, and hype videos that help build excitement and pride about Heard County football. On the sidelines, they're also making sure the coaches' iPads are connected and working properly so that they have live playback of the plays in real time. That means that they have to troubleshoot on the fly, stay calm under pressure, and solve problems quickly while the game is moving at full speed. What makes this group special is not just what they do, but how reliably they do it. These students showed up week after week, on time, prepared, and ready to work. I knew I could trust them to handle their responsibilities without being micromanaged. They ran things professionally, communicated well with coaches and staff, and represented our school system extremely well. They may not wear pads or helmets, but they are a part of the team. The work they do directly supports player development, coaching decisions, and the overall success of the program. So tonight I want to say thank you to our film crew for their hard work, their commitment, and the pride they take in what they do. Heard County football is better because of them. So, When I call your name, you can come up and get your certificate from me and then stand up here for a picture. I'll also add too that my dad just told me backstage that they are all world and he's gonna buy them all pizza. Destiny Hell, 1-year letter scholar athlete. Branson Petty, 1-year letter scholar athlete. Kane Smith, 1-year letter scholar athlete. Mason Cash, 2-year letter scholar athlete. Luke Miller, 3-year letter scholar athlete. Hayden Petty, 2-year letter scholar athlete. Sydney Royal, 3-year letter scholar athlete. And Carson Whitmer, 4-year letter scholar athlete. Please give our film crew one last round of applause. You guys can be seated, and now I'm going to invite Ms. Wynn for our sports medicine.
Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth and I am the athletic trainer here at the high school, and I just want to give you just a little bit of information about our sports medicine program. So we have girls usually that come out and are going to help provide our coolers, our water bottles, some first aid and care to all of our athletes in the fall. And I have been fortunate enough in my years here to have several that have done a really, really good job, and this year is no exception. They did a fantastic job for me. So every time you go to a game and you see coolers on the sideline or bottles or our carts that are out there, AEDs, everything, that's all them getting that set up. They help me tape ankles, they help me wrist, they do everything to help our kids get ready for their games, and they are such a critical part to what I do. Without them, there's no way that we could get everybody ready for games. There's no way that I could get everything set up. And then they just kind of help with my sanity a little bit throughout a long season as well. So I've got 3 that are here tonight, so I'm going to call them out. They're going to come up. And then I've got a couple of awards that I'm going to give as well. So the first is Alex Lambert, first-year letter scholar athlete. The second one is Zai Pogue, 4-year letter scholar athlete. And then I have Deja Walker, 4-year letter scholar athlete. And while they're here, I'm going to talk about Deja and Zai a little bit more. So it is pretty rare, actually, for me to have somebody who sticks it out for 4 years. In my 8 years that I've been here, they are 2 of 3 that have stuck it out all 4 years in high school. It's a hard job. Okay, those of you who have students up here, you kind of know they sometimes can be a little bit difficult to deal with. And then multiply it by a lot, right? And they are kind of in the trenches with me every day, okay? Dealing with the injuries, the illnesses, taping all the ankles, them not liking the way you tape the ankles, and having to take it off and do it again, you know, and they do that day in and day out with very little thanks. They do that day in and day out with very little credit given to them, by myself included, but, you know, everybody. And I cannot thank them enough for what they've done for me over the past 4 years. They have lots of personality. They are fun to be around. Like I said, they do help me with my sanity throughout a long season. And they just do a great job, and I can't say enough about these two. So if you will clap super loud for them, I'm sure they would appreciate that. Deja. And then, if you'll just bear with me for another moment, I just want to kind of address everybody else up here, because I usually do. So again, I get to be a part of all of the sports here, and so these are all my kids, all of them that are up here. And I just want to say to you guys, thank you for a great year, and you know, going forward, no matter kind of what everything looks like, I want you guys to know that I love you, and I care about you. And I cannot wait to see what you guys all do in the future. So, I love you guys.
Hello, my name is Deja, and I've had the opportunity to be a part with Mary Beth for 4 years. To some, high school is all about learning or sports or just a place to get a nap in. Whatever your purpose is for high school, you should always have a trusted adult to mentor you and guide you that will support you and push you to your fullest potential. For me, my person helped me to find my safe place. She helped me to find my passion by allowing me to be a part of something truly so great, where you always felt love no matter how many coolers you dropped or gators you wrecked. A place where there were always smiles and laughs and silly dances. To Mary Beth from your seniors, we would like to say thank you for making us feel appreciated, needed, and always supported. And always supporting our crazy delusions, no matter what. And that we will never forget all of the valuable lessons that you taught us, and we love you oh so much.
I am the varsity cross-country coach. I have 2 helpers. I have Michaela, Norris. I taught her many years ago, so it's kind of strange. And then I also have Blake Johnson, who teaches at the elementary school and coaches middle school girls and boys cross-country. When you talk about cross-country, getting 5 children, which is what it takes to make a team, to show up every day and run. When we start in the middle of the summer, it's ridiculously hot, and then you end up and it's ridiculously cold. It's a difficult thing to do, especially when running is what most sports use as punishment. I can not count the number of times in basketball, because that's what I played. We ran suicides and sprints and all those sorts of things. So to get kids to show up to just run, it's just miserable. And you really have to have a heart for that. And so I was very fortunate this year. I haven't coached cross country in a few years, to get to inherit a couple of kids and then beg, borrow, and steal others, because that's what we do in her county, because we have to share, which is wonderful. To get at least 10 kids to show up, so that I have 5 girls and 5 boys, so that we can score. It's a difficult task, but it's one I wouldn't trade for anything. This year, our girls, our boys barely missed it, but our girls qualified for state. Not everybody gets to go to state. And so I was really proud of that. No, we don't place well sometimes, but we have, like I said, kids who run cross country and then go to football practice, or go to football practice and come to cross country, and then go to basketball workouts. So you're talking about kids who are spending hours every evening just to help you out sometimes, and I can't thank those kids enough. So I want to take a second to recognize our kids who lettered, who qualified for sectionals and state. So we start with our ninth grade, one of our ninth grade runners, Mackenzie Ark. She's a first-year letter, scholar athlete, section qualifier, and state qualifier. We have Sophie Brenner, ninth grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier, and state qualifier. We have Haven Fitzsimmons. She's a ninth grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier, and state qualifier. Leah Fletcher, another ninth grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional, and state qualifier. We have Danny Lynn Holloway, an 11th grader. She's a third-year letter. She's not here tonight. She's working. Scholar athlete, section qualifier, and state qualifier. We have Ava Lee Adcock. She's a senior, first-year letter, scholar athlete. Adeline Harmon, first-year letter. She's a senior, scholar athlete. We have Alyssa Key, a senior, first-year letter, scholar athlete, section and state qualifier. And for our boys, we have Eli Austin, ninth grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. Calder White, ninth grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. Brady Durth, 10th grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. Gabriel Rico, 10th grader, first-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. Jake Lane, 10th grader, second-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. And Gavin Hutchins, senior, 4-year letter, scholar athlete, sectional qualifier. All right, for our first individual award, I want to start with our Team Spirit Award. This kid was never supposed to be able to walk. Never. He is our team prayer. He prays for all of us. He always shows up. He's full of energy. When you run with him, he talks the entire time. And I'm just dying. I'm not as young as I once was. Plays the best music. But he can outrun you any day of the week and never stop talking. I don't know what we would do without him because, like, he's our team cheerleader too. He shows up every day and never complains. So our Team Spirit Award goes to Brady Durth. Brandon, you better get a picture when you're watching the clip. All right, our Rookie of the Year. This young lady is an exchange student who is such a leader on our team. She works diligently at every practice and never complains. She has become a friend to everyone she meets. I look forward to watching her during track season this year. So our Rookie of the Year is Sophie Brenner. Our most improved runner is a young lady who was not sure she even loved running and is often critical of her performances. She's very negative about how she's doing, and she actually does very well. However, by the end of the season, she has shaved 3 minutes off of her time. She also came close to breaking her personal record on the very tough state course at Carrollton. If you ever run that course, it's awful. This year's most improved runner is Leah Fletcher. This year's Brave Award goes to a person who embodies everything it means to be a Brave. She's dedicated, she's determined, she's coachable, which is a hard thing to find sometimes. She's kind, she's compassionate. She is receiving this award because she is disciplined and she's dedicated to running. She always uplifts her teammates every step of the way, and she's an irreplaceable facet of cross country. Because of these attributes, our Brave Award goes to Daniel Lynn Hall. And like I said, she's not here Our best female runner. This young lady is a jack of all trades. And she was our first place finisher for our team in 7 of the 9 races. She, crazily enough, would leave practice running, go to flag football, and then go to basketball workouts. Insane. And she might roll up like a booger on the side of the road too, so you just never know. But our best female runner is freshman Mackenzie Art. Our best male runner is a young man who crossed the finish line first for our team in 4 of the boys' 8 races, which tells you how competitive they were. We didn't have one kid who always finished first for our team. He's certainly a natural gift for running, and he would leave football and come to us, or vice versa. So our best female runner is Eli Austin. So our last award is our most valuable runner, or MVR, MVP, whatever you want to call it. There are a few students who are as dedicated as this young man. He never flinches away from an obstacle and encourages his teammates to stay the course even when temperatures are unbearable, bus rides are long, and courses are difficult. I truly do not know where this team will be without him next year. So our MVP is Gavin Hutchins. Next up, we have volleyball.
Good evening. I'm Coach Anna Jones, and I have the pleasure of coaching the 2025 JV volleyball team. With this being my first year in Heard County, it's very important to me to note that this community is unlike any other that I have experienced. The support, encouragement, and guidance along the way definitely did not go unnoticed. Thank you to all admin, coaches, and families for all the many things you did to help our team have a successful season. I also want to thank our girls for sticking with it when things got rough and trusting me as a coach to help you through this hard but challenging and fun season. It was truly wonderful to see you girls grow as players, but even better to see you put in work in the classroom and become better versions of yourself. I am so proud of each and every one of you. When I call your name, please come forward and please hold your applause until all of the athletes are called. Lily Lewandowski. Abby Sandy. Anna Stoller. Isabel Vaughn. Mackenzie Witten. Vivian Wilson, Kinsley Dutton, Mila Love, Lily Thornton, Madison Tyus, Michaela Buchanan, Maddie Kerbo, and Alyssa Rodiger. Our JV Ace Award goes to the person on our team who led the team in aces. This player had a 21 ace streak in one game and can serve practically any spot you tell her to on the dime, and that's Maddie Kerbo. Our JV Brave Award goes to the player that is always a team player. She's always positive and ready for a challenge. She never gave up on a new skill, and she is a great teammate and even better student, and that is Lily Thornton. Our JV Most Improved goes to the player that came into our program brand new, but she never stopped learning. She's a dependable player and a powerhouse middle, and she is never scared of a new role or position, and that is Michaela Buchanan. Our JV Hustle Award goes to the player who is competitive and never misses an opportunity for a power play. She does whatever she can to be a team player, and she sacrifices herself to make the play count, even if it is going into the other team's bleachers, which happened twice this year, and that is Vivian Wilson. Our JV Defensive MVP, captain, sorry about that. One of our captain awards goes to Kinsley Dutton. Our other captain award goes to Maddie Kerbo. Our JV Defensive MVP goes to our 2025 season libero. She led the team in digs and constantly learned a new way to make plays work. And her defensive IQ is so helpful during stressful rallies, and that is Kinsley Dutton. Our JV Offensive MVP goes to the player who led the team in kills. She was versatile with front row and back row attacks. She is a very smart player at the net, and she's a sixth rotation player with an offensive mindset in most all positions, and that is Maddie Kerbo.
Y'all do do. Hey everyone, I am Bree Whittingham, and I've had the pleasure of running this program and coaching the varsity volleyball team this year. It's been a great honor coaching these girls. They keep me on my toes, trust me. And this year I was rolling around the stool yelling at them, and it was not easy. But they are very dedicated. They showed much teamwork, and today's just not about the awards, but it's just celebrating how good of a player and a person that each and every one of them are. And I'm just so proud of all of them. I would like to thank our administration, Coach Waldron. He's been a great help to me, like every single day. Miss Kay, Mary Beth, Miss Stacy, Miss Sandra, the Senior Moms Club, all of our other parents, especially who called lines, because that's not easy to be yelled at, and the book and everything else. And then our coaches, who are like my right-hand people, Coach Holdridge, she just got married, she's Coach Jones, but Coach Holdridge, Scott Ray, and Coach Leslie Thomas. Thank you for supporting me all season long and backing me up. Most importantly, I would like to thank our volleyball players for trusting me. At least I hope they trust me, to guide them and to push them to be the very best they can be. This year, Jacksonville State came to us for camp, and I truly enjoyed watching them. I think I learned just as much as they did, and we used a lot of things that they've taught us this season, and hopefully we can continue next season. When I call your name, please just come forward. Sarah Cowett, Asia Cleveland, Briley Gaston, Kylie Jones, Maddie Curbo, Kaylee Fitzgerald, Jasmine Kim, Liddy Wiggins, Adelie Espinoza, Stephanie Thomaston, Jakira Luke, and Dakota Ray. We also had one manager this year, Madison Wright, who did literally any and everything that you could ask of her, and plus more. She did things without me asking, and that was a great help. Our captains this year were Dakota Ray, Jakira Luke, Stephanie Thomaston, and Kaylee Fitzgerald. The Hustle Award goes to Briley Gaston. Briley deserves this award because she brought nonstop energy when she could, and she's literally sacrificed her body, running into people, running into the bleachers, running under the net, under the table, into the pole, just to make a play, and she made everything count. Our ACE Award this year goes to Kaylee Fitzgerald. Kaylee led the team this year with 67 aces, averaging about 2. The Brave Award goes to Jasmine Kim. To know Jasmine is to love her. Jasmine exemplifies what it means to be a team player. She is very selfless, always positive, always smiling, very supportive and committed. She plays any role that she's asked, and she makes everyone else around her better on and off the court. Most improved is Kaylee Fitzgerald. Big hitter this year is Jasmine Kim. Jasmine was second in kills this year with 78, averaging about 2.1 kills a game. The Playmaker Award goes to Jakira Luke. I'm sorry, team. You know I gotta do it. Goes to Jakira Luke. Tink led the team in assists this year with 358. I tell you, they made her run every direction on the court, averaging about 9.67 assists per game. Tink made sure the offensive plays ran smoothly and helped improve the team consistency. Defensive MVP goes to Kaylee Fitzgerald. Volleyball is very technological. You don't get to play every single position that's on the court. Okay, Kaylee only played 3 rotations per game, and Kaylee led the team in digs with 133, averaging about 3.6 digs a game. She had quick reactions. She was aware of the court at all times and hustled, kept the defensive plays alive. Kaylee also contributed 59 kills and 2 blocks. Our offensive MVP is Stephanie Thomaston. Stephanie led the team with 173 kills and 41 aces. And the 173 kills is the most kills in a season in program history, by the way. She consistently produced on offense in all 6 rotations. She was a very reliable scorer and a team contributor. Stephanie also contributed 6 blocks and 132 moves. Our senior awards go to Dakota Ray and Jakira Lee. And our first team all area goes to Adelia Espinoza. Adelia finished the season with 26 aces, 9 back row kills, 14 assists, and 131 moves. Thank you. Up next is flag football.
So I'm going to present the awards for flag football, and this was our first season. Going into it, we really didn't know what to expect. I knew we had a bunch of good athletes, so I felt like we could get those athletes together and teach them the sport. We could do pretty good. Turned out we were really good, and it ended up being a super rewarding experience, a lot of fun. We were able to go 19-2 in our first season. We started out 16-0, and then ended up on a 17-game winning streak. We made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs, and for a team that, again, we didn't know how to coach it, didn't really know how to play it, to get together and figure it out as quickly as they did, it was amazing, and really a testament to the level of athletes that we have at the school and the way that they bought into it. Just a couple other things, like just to brag on the level that they played at and how quickly they picked up on it. We outscored opponents 664 to 94. Our defense, coached by Coach Bradlin right here, okay, I'm not taking any credit for this, 10 shutouts, gave up 4.4 points per game, and actually that would have been a little higher if we hadn't gave up a couple on offense, actually, so probably a couple of shutouts in there, really. And then on the JV side as well, JV, which we'll give awards here for them in a second, but 8-2, they outscored opponents 188 to 52, and really, if we're being honest, the two losses in the year was kind of against the varsity team, so we played really good in those games too, so no shame in that record either. So we're going to start out with our JV and participation. We were fortunate that we were able to have a JV team as well as varsity, and we had some 8th graders that got to play and help develop. And then we're also going to honor here some of our student helpers that we had that came in and provided a lot of help that we desperately needed. So when I call your name, just come up here, grab your award, and just stay up here, I guess, for a picture. So first off is Ellie Jones. Next is Macy Ramirez. Lydia Ballrath. Lila Barber. Diane Mitchell-Matthews. Kylie Jones. And then some of our students that assisted and helped in different capacities. First off, Shantaria Bell. Next, Kaylee Fitzgerald. Next, Kenyatta Shears. And then we have Carson Whitmer. And we also have Eli Boyd, although he did not want to come up, and that's okay, but he did a great job for us, so we appreciate him too. All right, so the first thing, I'm turning this over to Coach Spradlin. We'll give out some JV awards, but all of these awards, except for two, were actually voted on by the team, by each other, which to me, I think, was interesting to see, kind of how they viewed each other and based on the different awards we gave out. So the first one will be the JV Defensive Player of the Year.
For JV Defensive Player of the Year, the recipient of this award has a burst that many cannot match. While excelling in JV games, she wreaked just as much havoc in varsity games. In the beginning of the season, she was unsure of swapping positions, but we told her to trust the process and see what happens. Boy, did she. While there are huge shoes to fill at the front of our defense for next season, I believe this young lady will be a huge part of it. Your JV Defensive Player of the Year is Kinsley Hadley.
All right, so I'm going to give out the JV Offensive Player of the Year. And this player stepped in for us and kind of led us offensively on JV and brought a lot of experience, even though, new sport, played the position really like a veteran, like somebody that's been doing it for a long time, and ended up leading the team in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and more or less total yards gained, and that is Lily Cantrell. All right, next up, our JV MVP. And so this player, I think, on both sides of the ball, just had a huge impact. And, I mean, we didn't honestly keep a super accurate stats for JV, but you could see an impact and clearly led the team in the number of flags pulled, which in flag football is the equivalent of tackles. And then also on offense, touchdowns, yards gained, all that stuff. Somebody who's actually an 8th grader, and so, would have probably played varsity if she could have, but did a great job on JV, and that's Miss Ellie Jones. All right. Next up, team captains. So we had the players vote on 3 permanent team captains. We rotated throughout the season with team captains, but I felt like it was good to have 3 to kind of be permanent and to, 3 that demonstrate great leadership, that were consistent and dependable, and just showed great leadership, obviously, for everybody else. So I'm going to call 3, I'll come up, and then I'll talk about you individually. First off, we have Ella Coleman. Next up, we have DJ Callett. And Cadence Pike. And so, just talking about the three individually, Ella and all three are seniors, which, I think that wasn't a requirement, but, I think that's says a lot. But Ella was very consistent for us on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. She, when we needed a short yards to get a first down on a third down or something like that, she was always there to make the play. She did a great job on our PATs, getting extra points after touchdowns. On defense, she played a position where you have to know a lot and do a lot. You're asked to kind of fill multiple jobs and multiple roles, and she always did that really well. DJ, I called her multiple times throughout the year the team mom, because she was just always on it, always really kept me straight a lot, to be honest. But did a great job of making sure that her teammates were prepared and ready to go, and then also played just a ton of positions for us, could catch up and catch up the spot where we needed some help and fill in when needed. And then finally, Cadence Pike, she played at a high level, at a level where it was just constant hustle. I think the biggest compliment I could pay her is, as I was framing the jerseys over there to give to the seniors, her jersey was by far the most stained and dirty. Whereas most of them had wear, hers had grass stains and dirt stains, and it's been washed, but they're just in there because she was just diving on the ground and hustling the whole time. And I think that's a huge compliment to her effort level. So all three of these girls were great leaders for us, and we really appreciate it. All right, next up will be Scout Team Player of the Year, and this player did play Scout Team. She also played a lot on varsity. Started on one side of the ball, but on the other side of the ball also was just always ready to jump in and help at practice. Scout Team players are, very important. They don't get a lot of credit sometimes, but you need a lot of effort and a lot of hustle out of the Scout Team to prepare for games. And this particular player did a great job for us. She, whatever position we need to do, she went full speed. That is Aaliyah Williams. Okay, we're going to do the varsity certificates real quick. So when we call your name, just come line up, please. This probably goes without saying, but everybody on here is a one-year letterman, okay? So I'm not going to repeat that every time. First off, ninth graders, Mackenzie Arp. Kayla Emery. Kinsley Hadley. Paisley Wyndham. Chloe Barber. Lily Cantrell. Asia Kendall. Majesty Ware. Michaela Buchanan. Emma Lawson. T.T. Lewis. Trinity Owens. Stephanie Thomaston. Allie Watkins. Kiana White. Aaliyah Williams. DJ Cowett. Ella Coleman. Dale Emery. Leanna McCormick. And Caden Spike.
All right, we've got two of these. And for our first recipient for the Unsung Hero Award, this young lady was just that. Her stats may not have been super flashy, but she made some of the most meaningful plays in some big-time situations. As did most of our girls, she was splitting time in the early parts playing both softball and flag football. While that could have been an easy out to take some practices off, she did quite the opposite. Anytime she could be at practice, she was there. She ended up being a cornerstone in our defense and tallied 29 flag pulls with 3 interceptions. One of those being one of the most insane picks I've ever seen. Your first unsung hero goes to Allie Watkins. For our other recipient of the Unsung Hero Award, this player epitomized the term. She did not play a ton of meaningful snaps, but that did not stop her from being one, if not the, most influential player on our team during a game. She was reliable and was going to show up every practice, every single day, although she was unusually bringing some sass with it. All jokes aside, this young lady means a ton to me and is one of the best teammates that I've ever had the pleasure of coaching in any sport in my 9 years. The recipient of the second Unsung Hero Award and leader of the Dog Pound is Miss Kiana White. Next award we have is the Defensive Coaches Award. The young lady receiving the Coaches Award for defense is very much deserving. Ball hawk would be one way to describe her. She ended the year with 13 passes broken up, a team-leading 15 interceptions, with 3 of those being returned for a touchdown. She is one of the most well-rounded athletes we have in our school, but she is humble and works very hard for that title. I'm super excited to see her develop in the next few years and to see what it may blossom into. Your Defensive Coaches Award goes to Asia Kendall.
All right, I'm going to give out the Coaches Award for offense. And I want to say, too, both with Asia and the player that's getting the award for offense, really, both of them could have got it for offense or defense. They both did a tremendous job on both sides of the ball. But this player is getting the Coach's Award for offense because she was asked to do a lot of different things and move around different positions, but created an X factor for us, was explosive and made some huge plays at big times that, statistically, if you look at it, they're not jump off the page stats, but her athleticism had a huge impact on the offense in general and on our team in making plays. So the Coach's Award for offense is T.T. Lewis.
The next award is going to be the Defensive Player of the Year. The young lady receiving the Defensive Player of the Year award is one that on first glance may not have the gaudy stats that scream Defensive Player of the Year. However, if you follow this team or are part of this team, you know this young lady was at the forefront of what we did on the defensive side of the ball. Some of her stats were she had 31 flags pulled, 15 tackles for a loss, and 7 sacks. She had a motor that never stopped and played her best games when the lights were the brightest. Your Defensive Player of the Year is Belle Emery.
All right, so 2 more awards here. The Offensive Player of the Year, and this player, if you do look at stats, they were very good, but just also the impact of the job that she was required to do and all that goes into it and all that you got to know to play her position. She did a tremendous job, and she totaled 1,400 passing yards, which, again, brand new, I don't know if that's good or not, but it sounds good to me. And 239 rushing yards and 37 total touchdowns, and that's Emma Lawson. All right, and then finally, our team MVP, and this is a player that just really stood out and shined in every game we played, and really on both sides of the ball. And again, I don't have a lot to compare these stats to, but I think they sound pretty good. This player amassed 1,448 total yards, that's between rushing yards and passing yards, 27 total touchdowns, with some of those being some huge catches, including the catch that ended up winning our very first playoff game. She averaged 9.4 yards per carry. On defense, she broke up 14 passes and had 5 interceptions, and that's Majesty Waker.
Good evening. My name is River Webb, and I'm the JV softball head coach. Our JV season was unique as we had the opportunity to play 9 8th graders on our JV team. With an incredibly young team, we took some expected losses, but also had key wins against teams such as East Coweta, Noonan, and Haralson County. This group of girls were never out of a fight and rallied back numerous times to force 2 ties and some wins. With such a young group, we were proud to see tremendous growth in this group of girls, and we are excited to see how they continue to grow and contribute to our program. When I call your name, please come line up on the stage and receive your award. Ellie Jones. Ellie Kuehl. Michaela Oliver Evans. Kinsley Pless. Macy Ramirez. Bentley Searles. Kelly Skinner. Alexa Thomaston. Lydia Volrath. Kaylee Cosley, Scholar Athlete. Allie Perry, Scholar Athlete. Sorry, I'll get it. The Hustle Award is going to a player who selflessly stepped out of her comfort zone and filled a role that we desperately needed as a team. Her main position is in the outfield, but this year she took on our catcher's position and never complained once. She recorded a perfect fielding percentage behind the plate by committing 0 errors and also posting a .333 batting average. She is an incredibly hard worker and a great teammate. Congratulations, Miss Ellie Kuehl. The next award is our defensive MVP. This goes to another 8th grader who was thrown right into the fire. She pitched in all of our JV games, posting 21 strikeouts and 33 innings pitched, along with 4 wins. She was also pulling double duty as she pitched in every middle school game and helped her team win the middle school championship. We are very proud of the growth and determination she showed and look forward to seeing even more growth from her next season. Congratulations, Ms. Michaela Oliver Evans. Our last JV award is the Offensive MVP Award. This goes to a player who had a tremendous season at the plate. She posted a .500 batting average and led our team in hits and runs scored. She also ended the season with 0 strikeouts. She was tremendous in the field for us as well, making numerous standout plays at the shortstop position. As a staff, we are very excited to continue to see her development and what lies ahead for her. Congratulations, Miss Ellie Jones.
Good evening. I'm Coach Swafford, the head softball coach. The 2025 Lady Braves capped off a memorial season with a 15-14 overall record, finishing as region runner-up and making an exciting postseason run. The team won its home playoff series against Haralson County, highlighted by a thrilling Game 1 victory, which was sealed off by a grand slam from freshman Lila Barber, securing a 4-0 win in a true nail-biter. With that momentum, the Lady Braves advanced to the Sweet 16, showcasing their grit and determination on a big stage. Individually, the season brought well-deserved recognition, with 4 players named to First Team All-Region and 3 earning Second Team All-Region honors. And senior Anna Bryce was also recognized at the state level, receiving All-State Honorable Mention. Girls, when I call your name, if you will, please come forward and line line up on the front of the stage here. Freshman Lila Barber, first year letter, scholar athlete, second team all region. Freshman Allie Perry, first year letter, scholar athlete, second team all region. Freshman Gabby Smith, first year letter, scholar athlete. Sophomore Chloe Barber, second year letter, scholar athlete, second team all region. Sophomore Lily Cantrell, second year letter, scholar athlete, first team all region. Sophomore Kaylee Costley, first year letter, scholar athlete. Sophomore Kaylee Johnson, second year letter, scholar athlete, first team all region. Junior Trinity Owens, third year letter, scholar athlete. Junior Allie Watkins, third year letter, scholar athlete, first team all region. Senior Leanna McCormick, third year letter, scholar athlete. Senior Emma Perry, third year letter, scholar athlete. Senior Andy Spradlin, second year letter, scholar athlete. Senior Anna Bryce, 4-year letter, first team all region, and all state honorable mention. All right, girls, thank y'all. The Breakthrough Player of the Year Award is presented to an athlete whose growth, effort, and impact grows consistently throughout the season. This player displayed a true can-do attitude, giving her best effort at any position she was asked to play, and leading by example every day. An all-around athlete, she showed a relentless commitment to improving with each practice and game. As the season progressed, so did her consistency, both at the plate and on defense. She led the team in batting average with an impressive .381 and made her mark defensively with 23 total chances, 21 putouts, and a .957 fielding percentage. Her dedication, versatility, and steady rise made her a difference maker for the Braves and a well-deserving recipient of this award. Please help me congratulate Ms. Lily Cantrell as the recipient of the 2025 Breakthrough Player of the Year. This kid is the definition of hustle, leading the team with 20 stolen bases on the season. Giving her the green light on the bases was never a second thought. She executed every time and in every situation. She plays the game at full speed with relentless effort, and there is truly no limit or cap on how hard she works at everything she does. Her drive, discipline, and determination set the standard for our program and constantly elevate those around her. For her unmatched effort, fearless mentality, and commitment to excellence, Allie Watkins is the recipient of the 2025 Lady Brave Hustle Award. The Brave Award is presented to an athlete who exemplifies the heart and soul of the Brave softball program. This award honors character, leadership, integrity, and selflessness. Someone who is fully bought in, fiercely loyal, and willing to do anything for anybody. This athlete leads by example on and off the field, puts the team above herself, and consistently represents what it means to be a Brave. More than an athletic achievement, this award recognizes the values that define our program and the standard we strive to uphold every day. Please help me congratulate Lily Cantrell on being the recipient of our 2025 Brave Award. She has been nothing short of dominant in the circle with every season that she has played for the Lady Braves. Just this season, she logged an impressive 124 innings, facing 531 batters, and recording 174 strikeouts with a stellar 1.75 ERA. Anna consistently set the tone for our team every time she took the mound. Her performance speaks for itself, but her impact goes far beyond the statistics. Anna is a silent leader who leads by example. There are no limits to how hard she is willing to work, even while fighting through an injury. She never wavered in her commitment to be the best she could be for her teammates in her school. Her toughness, resilience, and team-first mentality define truly what it means to be a Brave. As Anna graduates this year, she leaves behind some very big shoes to fill. Her character, leadership, and relentless work ethic are exactly what we strive to instill in every athlete who comes through our program. She will be greatly missed next season, but her impact and legacy will continue to set the standard for Brave softball. Please help me congratulate Ms. Anna Bryce as Pitcher of the Year. This young lady was a true defensive anchor for the Lady Braves, serving as a stone wall at second base all season long. With 74 total chances, 55 putouts, and a .919 fielding percentage, she consistently delivered reliability and grit on defense. She also made key contributions at the plate, finishing the season with 12 hits and 13 RBIs. Known for her signature prep step hops, quick reactions, and a witty sense of humor that kept everybody energized, she led with both skill and heart. Please help me congratulate Ms. Emma Perry on being the 2025 Lady Braves Golden Glove recipient. As a freshman, she stepped into one of the most highly critiqued positions on the softball field and immediately made her presence known. She recorded 192 total chances with 189 putouts, posting an outstanding .995 fielding percentage. This kid didn't just shine defensively, she was a force at the plate as well, finishing the year with 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, and 22 hits. Her consistency, confidence, and impact on both sides of the game made her an invaluable part of our roster. Please help me congratulate Ms. Lila Barber on being our 2025 Rookie of the Year. After an outstanding season at the plate and rounding out her year with a .312 batting average with 25 hits, 17 RBIs, and 5 home runs, she was directly responsible for 23 runs driven in and scored, consistently delivering in key moments for Lady Braves offense. Beyond the numbers, she embodies a selfless, team-first mindset and leads by example with a relentless, get-after-it mentality. She holds herself to the high standard in everything she does, both on and off the field, and is as academically driven as she is athletically talented. We are incredibly thankful to have her returning next season and look forward to her leadership and impact as she leads the Lady Braves into her senior year. Please help me congratulate Ms. Allie Watkins as the recipient of our 2025 Lady Braves Offensive Player of the Year. In closing, this team faced its share of adversities, injuries, position changes, and obstacles throughout the season. but responded with resilience and perseverance. We are incredibly proud of how this group continued to compete, to grow, and support one another. The foundation has been laid for our returning players and those stepping into the program next year, built on a standard of excellence and success and doing things the HC way. Our prayer is that each player can look back on their time as a Brave with pride, proud of the perseverance, effort, and sacrifices made for teammates, our school, and our community. Go Braves!
Good evening, I'm Amanda Horn. I'm cheer coach here at the high school. This is Dusty Meadows and Savannah Thornhill. And I'm going to start with our football letters and our game day letters. So, girls, when I call your name, just line up, and Dusty and Savannah will give you your letter. Paisley Bray, participation, 1 year game day letter, scholar. Janae Cheeks, football participation, game day letter, scholar. Ava Holloway, football participation, game day letter, scholar. Happy birthday to Aubrey Moreland, football participation, game day letter, and scholar. Ansley Rutledge, football participation, and scholar. Ellie Ray Stewart, football participation. Hayden Fitzsimmons, first year football letter, first year game day letter, and scholar. Kinsley Hadley, first year football letter, first year game day letter, scholar. And those are our 9th grade girls. We're looking forward to a couple more years with them. Michaela Bedley, football first year letter, game day second year letter, scholar athlete. Olivia Burke, first year football letter, second year game day letter, scholar athlete. Mackenzie Downing, second year football letter, second year game day letter, and scholar athlete. Lexi Hasty, first year football letter, second year game day letter, scholar athlete. Sophia McDuffie, first year football letter, first year game day letter, scholar athlete. MJ Smith, first year football letter, first year game day letter, scholar athlete. And those are our sophomores. Caroline Cannon, third year game day letter, third year football letter, and scholar athlete. Abby Story, second year football letter, second year game day letter, scholar athlete. Lily Carroll, first year football letter, third year football letter, just kidding. Third year game day letter, scholar athlete. Michaela Downing, third year football letter, third year game day letter, scholar athlete. Anna Gillette, second year football letter, third year game day letter, scholar athlete. Chance McKenzie, third year football letter, third year game day letter, scholar athlete. These are our juniors, and we have 4 seniors. Lyra Craven, 4-year football letter, 4-year game day letter, scholar athlete. Gracie Fuller, 4-year football letter, 4-year game day letter, scholar athlete. Ellie Jo Lane, 4-year football letter, 4-year game day letter.
And Kylie Nickel, four-year football letter, four-year Banquet letter, and scholar athlete. And our wonderful manager, who is not here tonight, Darius Walker, who could not have survived without my disaster. Thank you, ladies.
I am Bessie Meadows. This season has been very memorable, and we have accomplished so much as a program. I'm so proud of each of these girls, and I couldn't be more honored to coach them. We're going to start with our football cheerleading awards. First, we have a Rookie of the Year award, and this year's award for Rookie of the Year goes to someone who came in day one just ready to work. This young lady's always put in effort, giving us her all. She's also extremely talented and committed to the sport and success, and we can't wait to see all that she continues to accomplish over the next few years. This year's Rookie of the Year award goes to Kinsley Hadley.
For our first Captain Award, we would like to recognize a young lady who has contributed greatly to our program the past 4 years. She's been a strong leader and performer for our team. This young lady has always been driven, working hard to make sure that everybody works together to see success not only for herself but for others. She's been committed to the program and to the sport for the past 4 years. We are so very proud of her. We will miss her so much. Our first Captain Award goes to Leah Craven. Our next captain we would like to recognize has also contributed greatly to our program the past 4 years. She has demonstrated strength in her leadership as well as her performance on the field and on the mat. This young lady is very dependable and took multiple tasks throughout her time in the program, being someone we can always depend on. She is a very encouraging teammate, always wanting the best for others and helping in any way that she can. We can't wait to see everything that she accomplishes, and we will miss her so much. This Captain Award goes to Kylie Nickel.
For this next award, we would like to recognize two young ladies who spent countless hours working to complete the beautiful run-through banners for each game. Both of the girls worked hard to prepare, sketch, and paint each banner. Completing a banner each week is not a simple task. It's quite a lengthy process, and honestly, if any step is skipped, it will rip. It takes lots of time and effort, and these girls were reliable and got the job done. We want to thank them so much for their time, hard work, and dedication to making our Friday night banners this year. The banner awards for this year go to Kylie Nickel and Lyra Craven. Most valuable cheerleader award goes to someone who always gives 110% no matter what. Whether it be helping complete a task or performing, she was always going to go above and beyond and give it her all. She has also led with positivity and encouragement this year, always uplifting those around her and keeping a positive mindset. This young lady truly exemplifies what it means to be a Heard County cheerleader. This year's Most Valuable Cheerleader Award goes to Abby Story.
Hey, I'm Savannah Thornhill, and I am one of the cheer coaches and also a game day cheer coach, and we're moving into our game day season recap. First of all, I would like to say what a season our game day team had. Going into the season, we had a motto saying that we were going to work 24/7 to close the gap of 2.47, which is where we fell short of the title last season. Starting back in July, we had 2 very long, rigorous days of hard work to learn this year's choreography. Lots of time, patience, effort, and dedication went into learning each step, motion, line placement, sign placement, and many other skills. Our girls continue to work hard all of August and September to prepare for showcasing at the second game day competition we have hosted. There, our girls truly came together, and from that point we knew this year was going to be a great year and a close run at winning a state title. After receiving feedback, our girls were resilient and kept a positive mindset on some changes we had to make to a portion of our routine, which we continue to drill at practice. Continuing to practice, perfecting, and much repetition prepared us for our game day competition at Noonan, where our girls performed so well after facing a week of adversity, with 2 girls, one who had already been injured and one getting injured that week. We were beyond proud of the performance and continue to work towards preparing to compete for our state title. Our season ended at state, where our girls competed in the qualifying round, placing in the top 15 teams to advance to the state championship round. In the championship round, our girls finished 4th in the state out of 29 teams, only 2.1 behind the state champs. Our division is very tough, and we could not be more proud of our girls and all they give to our program each and every day. We cannot wait to see what this program continues to grow into and what these girls continue to do. Hopefully, one day bringing home our first state title. Heard County Party forever. We want to recognize our entire game day team with a 4th place plaque for this huge accomplishment. If you cheered on game day, please come forward to receive your plaque. All right, girls, we love you so much, and thank you for all your hard work this season. Seniors, we're going to miss y'all so much.
After missing last year by 2.47 points, we came up with 3 key words that defined our season, and they were persistence, passion, and determination. Okay, she didn't believe this here, I'm sorry. We practice by these words, we live by these words in the cheer room, it's everywhere, and Savannah says it a lot, 24/7, a lot. But after all the smoke cleared and we got home and we were done with being kind of angry, we realized that there were girls on the team that exemplified these words. And and one of the girls encompassed all 3 words. So I felt like this was really special for us to choose these young ladies like we did. So the Persistent Brave Award for Game Day is the first one I'm going to present. For this year's Persistent Brave Award, we would like to recognize this young lady for pushing through adversity this season. When faced with a serious injury that had her not feeling her absolute best, she continued to push through and still gave her all on the mat and on the field. You would never, ever have known that she was hurt. Not one time. She was dedicated to being present each day at practice, giving her all to help her team succeed, and she truly demonstrates commitment. This year's Persistent Brave Award goes to Lily Carroll. Passionate Brave Award for Game Day. The next award goes to someone who has grown tremendously this season and has become such a strong performer. She consistently demonstrates her love and passion for being on the mat. This young lady always has a positive attitude, always has a positive mindset, and is a great candidate for this award. This year's Passionate Brave Award goes to Sophie McDuffie. Our next award is the Determination Brave Award for Game Day. Determined pretty much sums up what we saw from this young lady each day this season. Whether it be perfecting her own skills or helping others, she was determined everyone was going to be doing things the right way. She was also a very encouraging teammate and always willing to help others. I would literally see her, like during downtime at practice, go and just seek out a younger girl and just spend time with them, helping them get better. This young lady has grown tremendously this season, and this year's Determination Brave Award goes to Michaela Bedley.
Determination, persistence, and passion. The three words we work to exemplify 24/7 to close the gap for 2.47. This young lady exemplified them all. She was a very strong performer for us, always being the example, working hard for all things to be successful on the mat, and truly shining at every performance. This young lady is very passionate about cheer and being a part of the Game Day cheerleading team. What a joy it has been to watch this young lady grow and perform on the mat. We are honored to give this year's Persistent, Passion, and Determination Award to Gracie Fuller. And our last Game Day award. This next award goes to someone who stepped right into new territory, taking on Game Day this season, which is not an easy task. She was always eager to learn, asking questions for clarification, and working hard to perfect everything she learned, and coming back the following day showing that she was ready. This young lady was determined to make all things work and kept a positive attitude through it all. We are so excited to see what all she continues to bring to the program. This year's Newcomer of the Year for Game Day is Paisley Bray. Lastly, we would like to honor our ladies that received, for the first time ever, first team all-region for Game Day cheer. When I call your name, if you'll just come up, we have a plaque to give you. Kylie Nickel, Lily Carroll, Abby Story, Mackenzie Downing, Michaela Bedley, and Sophia McDuffie. Now I'd like to turn it over to football.
I was thinking about something to wake everybody up, because I understand that it's been about an hour and 45 minutes, and we're trying to reset right here. But I appreciate that. Whoever came up with that, that's awesome. As we get started, I do understand where we're at in the night and all that stuff, but I don't want to cut these boys short because of all the accomplishments and things that they have done and just what it takes to be a Heard County Brave and play football. But I appreciate everybody's patience and being here tonight. And it is a long night, but it's definitely worth it, and they're worth it. Thank you to all the people that it takes to run the football program. I know that if I start listing everybody, that I'm going to miss somebody, but I'm going to try to do it a little bit at least. Ms. Cade, you can't start anything without thanking her and Brooke for all that they do for everybody, but football especially. It's a every day that she's doing something. The Board of Education, our superintendent, all of our county office, for all they do and allowing us to coach the way that we are allowed to coach here, because it takes what it takes. The technology department, Riley, his crew, you've already heard from them. Mary Beth, she's very patient with me, and they work their tails off extremely hard for all of our kids, and and I understand that they don't have the best personalities of gratefulness sometimes, and they are just constantly out there serving us. Miss Sandra, for all that she does, Stacy, Doug, Cody, Mr. Wall, Miss Hall, everything that they do for us throughout the year. Dr. Tisdale, for all he does with our transportation, and then just all the stuff around maintenance, everything. Julie Benji for driving us, all the SROs. Don Hurd, Johnny Hurd, for all that he does. The cheerleaders, even the cheerleaders, there had several of them that's helping put together all this stuff. The other day, they're constantly serving this program. Ross Henry, Lee Head, our chain crew, Coach Tink, for all that he's done for this program and for me specifically. Andrew Owensby, Mike Wall, and Neil Albright, they are constantly serving our kids year-round and through FCA, but also what they just do for coming to us constantly to make sure that things are that they are being there to serve our kids, not just in the football aspect of it, but in life. And then of course the spouses of the coaching staff, because football it takes a ton. They have to be lenient. They have to be able to put up with a crazy schedule. They have to be able to allow the coaches to be able to do what they need to do. The coaching staff, it works because we love each other. But I know that I'm not the easiest person to deal with on a daily basis. And they are awesome, and they love your kids. And they work their tails off for this school system and for this program, and I'm eternally grateful for them. Nikki, for everything that she does, not only just being a support system to me, but just to our entire school, and then to all the boys. And she cooked almost every pregame meal. She just does a ton for us and makes everything work. And then the most important thing to thank is the parents. For allowing your kids to be part of this football program, to allow them to go through the tough things, to allow them to be coached the way that they're coached, and then just the overall dedication that it takes to be a Heard County Brave and play football here. I understand that that's a good bit. If you are on the Remind app, you understand what goes into Heard County football, and you understand how long it takes and the things that it takes to get to where we're at. From last year's team, this team ended the game, with Toombs in the semifinals, but that started 333 days prior to that. 333 days is what it took for this team from the day that they started to that Toombs County game, and so it takes a ton, and they are we can't wait to celebrate them. This season was a great season in so many ways. It was my favorite season coaching of all time, not because of the results, but because of the kids. The kids, they did such a great job, and they were such a family, and they wanted to be together, and that's what made this season. That's what made it special. This was probably the most consistent football team that we've ever had here, and we attribute to the work that's been put in leading up to this year, and just because they wanted to be that team. They wanted to be better. This season started back, in January, like I said, 333 days, prior to the Toombs County game, and it takes just a consistent model to be able to be the type of football team that they were at the end of the year. That's an incredible commitment for our players, our parents, the community, and everyone that supports these boys with their time, their resources, and their beliefs. It's worth it, though. It is worth it. And I hope that you guys feel the same way. I hope that you are glad that your kid was a part of the Heard County football program. And if that is not the case, then I probably didn't do something correctly. Our motto all year long was that the sum of us is greater than the individual parts. And that could not have been more true for this group. We didn't have a ton of superstars or guys chasing individual recognition. We made this team special because they acted like a family. They worked together, they sacrificed for one another, and they played selflessly. We faced challenges early on. But opening the season against Murphy, who once again played for a state championship in North Carolina, our kids could not have been more ready. They wanted to prove that they were different, They showed they could be a finesse team, they could be a physical team, they could be a mentally tough team, and that night they played with purpose and confidence, and we just knew that something was different. The following week brought a completely different kind of style of game, where a lot of things just didn't go our way early on. We felt like we were the better team, and it didn't go our way, but they found a way because they never quit, they never gave up, they never panicked, and that night they grew into a very mentally tough football team. Whenever it gets tough, for them, that's whenever we were at our best. Week after week, we watched them grow. They handled a tough road environment at Bremen. They came home and exploded against Pepperell, who ended up going to the semifinals and destroyed them in the region championship game. They earned home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and that was something that we had talked a good bit about, was that this group wanted to play as many games possible at Staples Stadium, and they could have not played another one because they earned that. The Fitzgerald game was symbolic of everything that this team stood for, in my opinion. It was a game full of emotions, highs and lows, and it revealed our character. We jumped out early, then we couldn't stop them for a long period of time. Nothing went right for us during that time, but our kids never quit. The adversity didn't shake them, and it gave them another opportunity to show who they really were, and something special did happen. That game wasn't special because of the result, or because it was a quarterfinal game. It was special because everything that we preach all year long came to life that night. We talked about pressure being a privilege, and I believe in that. And if there's pressure in anything that you're doing, then that means that it means something. And it definitely means something to us, and it matters. And when pressure was at its highest, our kids were at their best. Because of the consistency, their preparation, and most importantly, their love for one another, they were able to pull it out that night. We saw individuals step up when needed. We saw some of our best players go to another level and refuse to lose. We saw confidence that was rooted up in our preparation, whether it was tackling better, committed to stopping that run at the end, or our entire operation on the last drive of the game. Things that we had practiced 1,000 times. Everyone was calm, everyone believed. In a world that constantly pushes individual success, we saw something rare. A group of boys becoming men, doing whatever it took for the benefit of others at that time. And they all was, there to serve and do whatever it took to win, because they just wanted another week together, and that was all that mattered at that point. That night, everyone in Heard County was pulling in the same direction. Players, coaches, admin, parents, band, cheerleaders, managers, trainers, the entire community. And that's the real goal of high school football. Getting a whole group of people to pull together in the same direction, that was something special to see. You could feel that. You could feel that everybody was behind this team, and you could feel that this team wanted to just be successful for one another. The next week didn't go the way we wanted it. Okay, we could have played a little bit better that night, and I definitely could have coached better that night. We'd all love another opportunity, but this team did accomplish a lot of things. They were able to play every game possible in Staples Stadium. They were able to get to the semifinals, and they went 13-1, set a bunch of records, left it better than they found it, and more importantly, they brought back what this whole football program is about. It's about loving each other, working hard for one another, playing selfless football, and being physical and mentally tough. And I think that a lot of them are going to leave as better men because of it. Our seniors and our team also made a powerful decision that kind of summed up this team. When we got together talking about the banquet, talking about awards, our team got together. Of course, I brought up some of the stuff and gave them some ideas on some different things or whatever. But they voted to not do any individual awards. They're not going to vote on anything, that we're not going to give out who's the best this or the best that, because the sum of us matter more than the individual parts this year. Instead, we're going to recognize every single player, because every single one did exactly what was needed for this team. Tonight, we'll only recognize the factual honors, things that, was voted on by other people and that was given all region, all state, because those things were earned, okay? And the only thing that we are given that was voted on by the kids tonight was the 4 team captains that they chose, and I thought that they did a really good job of choosing those kids. and how they came about that. And that's the only thing that we're giving as an individual award tonight. So whenever you're wondering why ours is a little bit different, it's because that this was the ultimate team that I think that we've had in the last 22 years of being here in our team. With that being said, we're going to start with some of our base stuff and things that makes everything go every single day. And they deserve to be just as well recognized as our football kids because our sports medicine girls, they are there every single day. Okay, it's going to be hard to believe, but I can be very demanding at times. Okay, and they never bat an eye. Okay, they are always doing whatever it takes for these kids to be successful. And I could not be more pleased for them to be part of our football program. So if Zai, Alex, and Deja will come up, I would like for y'all to go over there and y'all get the plaque for being part of the Final Four football team because you deserve it. All right, next we're going to start with our freshmen. And so freshmen, as your name is called up here, if you'll come up here and get your plaque from your position coach and stand up here to all freshmen are called. Isaiah Acevedo. Eli Austin. If you could hold your applause to the end of the freshman, that would be great. Bentley Boger. Cannon Costa. Bryson Hannah. If you could hold your applause to the very end, that would be great. Isaiah Hurd. Joseph Huber. Cannon Jones. Maury Kendall. Major Lassiter. Grayson Mansfield. Braden Rogers. Tatum White. And I am bound to make a mistake, so if that did, just holler at me. This is our freshman class of 20. Next, we have our sophomores. Jakari Andrews. Zeke Barnes. Carson Battles. Xavier Bridgette. Owen Kemp. Cooper Causey. Tadre Emery. Riley Harcrow. Jackson Harmon. Henry Huber. Joshua Janney. Charles Mixon. Joshua Moore. Amir Morris. Matthew Phelps. TJ Reeves. Caleb Satcher. And Bryson Bond. Team 53. Next, we'll have our juniors. Josiah Bonner, Brody Cofield, Darius Coleman, Bryson Cooper, Trip Kerbo, Braden Dutton, David Hanna, JT Hanson, Amari Heath, Kason Holtzclaw, Jack Langley, Michael Lofton, Lucas McCormick, Braden McKenzie, Zay Moreland, Hope Phillips, Ben Short, Kimber Snelson, James Thompson, Ethan Tisdale, Gabe Townsend, Andrew Waters, Caden Wood. Now, junior class. Next, we have our senior class, Team 53, AJ Beatles, Drew Betts, Brandon Clark, DJ Cook, Gus Epps, Matt Googe, Bradford Hadley, Antonio Heath, Jordan Henderson, Hunter Hewitt, M.J. Jones. Max Lassiter. Austin McIntyre. Luke Beecham. Jaden Moreland. Logan Palmer. Big Bill. Ben Pipe. Rudy Smith. Andrew Tinker. Drew, if you can slide down something, that'd be good. Jackson White. River White. Wesley Wyndham. Senior class. Next, we will do our four-year letterman. Now, there's a lot of things that goes into that. You know, some people, you know, if you went to a different school, or you know, if you didn't finish as a freshman, or you know, some things that happen along the way that's out of your control. But you know, being a four-year letterman is a special thing. You know, whenever you're talking about the fact that you probably gave up roughly, 40 days, roughly a year over the last 4 years to not be a part of this program, and the letter. Whenever you're able to do that for four consecutive years, we feel like that it's in our best interest, and you deserve to be recognized. And so at this time, we're going to do our four-year letterman. If you'll come up here and do exactly what we just did. Drew Betts. Brandon Clark. DJ Cook. Matt Googe. Bradford Hadley. Antonio Heath. Jordan Henderson. Hunter Huey. Max Lassiter. Austin McIntyre. Luke Beecham. David Moreland, Logan Palmer, and Wesley Winnie. Four-year letterman. Next, we have the awards for our all-region. We'll start with honorable mention offense. All-region honorable mention offense. We have DJ Cook, Rudy Smith, Jakari Andrews, Hope Phillips, and Tatum White. Honorable mention offense. Thank you, folks. All region honorable mention defense. Amir Morse, AJ Beatles, Bradford Hadley, Michael Lofton, and Ben Short. It's our all-region honorable mention defense. Second team all-region offense. Second team all-region offense. We have Luke Beecham and David Hannon. Second team all-region offense. Second team all-region defense, we have Amari Heath, Brady McKenzie, Jack Langley, Brady Dutton. First team all-region offense. First team all-region offense. Ben Pipe, Darian Stolman, Brody Buck Cofield, Trip Kerbo, Zay Moreland, Matt Gooch, Ben Short. First team all-region offense. First team all-region defense. Andrew Tinker, River White, JT Hanson, Gabe Townsend, Logan Palmer, Jackson White, Antonio Heath. first team all-region defense. And region players of the year, we had defensive player of the year, Max Lasser. And region player of the year, Ethan Tisdale. Players of the year. All right, we have the All-State Honorable Mention. All-State Honorable Mentions. We have Brody Buck Cofield, Antonio Heath, Darius Coleman, Andrew Tinker, JT Hanson, Zay Borland, and Jackson White. Honorable mention All-State. First team All-State from the AJC, Recruit Georgia, and the GACA. Max Lasser. And Ethan Tisdale. First team All-State. And for our last awards, we have team captains. We're going to have a couple of different guys come up to give those away.
I'm here to present one of our 4 team captains that was, of course, chosen by the kids, which is a great honor for them. This kid in particular, to me, I was just super proud of him. He's, been a 4-year player for us. Did tremendous things in a lot of different places on the football field. But this year I was so proud that he was asked to play a role that he had never done before offensively. And we went from taking the ball in his hands to not having the ball in his hands hardly ever. So he kind of exemplified what our team was, and he was a big part of it. And for this reason, we asked, it was Antonio Heath, this kid I'm talking about. And I'm sure he knew that as soon as I started talking. But he did a tremendous job, for 3 years, running the ball, blocking. Of course, defensively, he was playing at linebacker, so he was actually asked to play 2 different positions. Last year, he moved to the D-line and was a force to be reckoned with. And this year, we needed him at tight end to be a complete football team. And I don't think he was real fired up about the thought process, but he wanted to do whatever he could do to help our team win. And of course, the kids saw that and voted him a team captain. So well deserved. Antonio Heath is the team captain.
Good evening, I'm Coach Barron. I get the honor
to announce one of our team captains. But before I do that, I want to talk about my group just a little bit. I've coached a lot of years, 32 years in this business, and the group of young men that I got to coach in my outside linebacker group was the most intelligent, football smart group that I've got to be around. We had about 5 to 6 kids in our group, and 5 of them could have started on a lot of our football teams we've had at Hurt County. And so it was difficult sometimes to get them all on the grass at the same time or get them playing time. But what a joy they were to coach, and what a privilege it was to coach those young men. I'm giving out the award today for team captain to River White. River White is a kid that I didn't get to coach last year because he was injured. Coach Napier kept talking about how talented he was, how good he was to coach, how fun he was to coach, and I was, obviously excited to get the opportunity to coach him. Coach Napier had a clear vision of what he wanted his defense to be. It needed to be multiple, because when you coach double-A ball, single-A ball, you see so many different offenses. You may be spread one week, it may be double tights the next week, and have the ability to adjust with the personnel you got on the grass is huge in coaching at this level. But the deal is, you've got to have somebody that's able to do that. You've got to have adjusters in your defense that sometimes can play with their hand in the dirt, sometimes can play standing up, and even sometimes would be on the hash. And about mid-season on, we found that completely with River, the ability that he could adjust to double tights, he could adjust to spread, and we didn't have to run different personnel on and off the field, which made Coach Napier, made my job, made Coach Lasser's job much better. His ability to do so oftentimes was unseen, because he was doing things so other players could make plays, and every time he was on the grass, we were a better defense. We were able to do multiple things because of him, because he had the athletic ability and the knowledge and the understanding to play different things. He's voted on by his teammates. One of the captains this year, which I had a pleasure to coach, is River White.
Our next captain award is going to a kid who really, to kind of buy into the spot he was in, playing both O-line and D-line, is very tough to kind of buy in on both sides, just because you're playing so many plays, play after play, you guaranteed contact every play. That's something that takes a toll on you, and it wasn't always easy, all right, but this kid is one who worked every day. He led by example, whether it was making a play, whether it was getting everybody right when we needed to. We could always come in to make a play or to get everybody right. He was somebody you could play in multiple different positions on defense, whether that was, inside, nose guard, go out to the end, didn't matter. He was always up for the challenge and always made a play. And whether that was on offense, whether he played guard, tackle, whatever it needed to be, he would just get in and do it, because that's what he was supposed to do. It's a tremendous honor to give this next captain award to Jackson White.
I'm going to give the last of our 4 captain awards. This young man has been a Brave literally since birth. He grew up on the sidelines, whether that was following his dad around, going through drills, all that stuff. He's worn Maroons since rec league all the way through high school. Over the years, he's led in many different ways, whether that be the way he carries himself, the way he works on and off the field in the weight room. You can tell how much being a Brave means to him by what he stands for and the passion, grit, and love he has for the game. We always tell every senior class that they always should leave it better than they found it, and clearly this one did. And this young man, he did his deal, and he held up his part of that end. Here are a few numbers from one of our captains. He's a single-season record holder with 163 tackles, 44 tackles for a loss, and 12 sacks. He's the career record holder with 380 tackles, 81 tackles for a loss, and 23 sacks. We'll definitely miss this one, but excited and proud for what comes next. And our last team captain is Max Lassiter.
as we get ready to close up tonight, all the seniors, the banners are for you to take home. All the pictures in front are for you to take home. We'd love to, thank Ms. Kay for all that she does for them. And if there's anything that's wrong, we will make it right. But before we go, all right, from the class of 2026, which is Team 53, the way we call it, this kind of closes that chapter tonight, and then it starts the new chapter of Team 54 and trying to get ready. And you guys have a clear expectation. You should have seen how to play the game the right way. You should have seen how to work. You should probably have seen it already about how it's been cranked up on you in the weight room and those things. And there's just an expectation that we are going to make sure that you hold your end of the bargain, because it is definitely worth it. This is just a little thing right here. We only have 206 days until we play LaGrange. And that's who we're opening up with. And so, we have 206 days to get ready, and this is the kind of stuff that we're kind of trying to fill. 242 solo tackles, 420 assists, 132 tackles for loss, 30.5 sacks, 5 caused fumbles, 2 recovered fumbles, 22 quarterback hurries, an interception, 13 pass breakups, a block kick, 450 yards of offense, 104 points scored, and 5 of the starting 6 O-line. All right, we've got to make sure that everybody buys into doing your part so that you can be the same way as far as the sum of us is greater than individual parts, because we don't need one person to make up all that. We just need all of you doing the right things so that we can represent this community and this football program the right way as we move forward, because there will be very high expectations, but that's the way it should be, because pressure is a privilege. This time, Big B, Jackson. This is the last thing we have right here.
Good evening. Most of y'all know me. My name is Bradford Hadley. And so right now I want to take just a few seconds to thank somebody that has made this whole operation successful, who has helped us through this 13-1 season that we had, prepared everything for us every day, brought snacks down for practice every day, brought breakfast down every morning. I know I can say on behalf of this senior class that we really truly love and appreciate Ms. Lori Cave for everything that she does for us. So on behalf of Team 53 and the 2026 senior class, we want to thank you, Ms. Cave, for everything that you've done for our 4 years here, bringing everything that you have, calling you our school mom, and we truly and really just love you and appreciate everything that you've done for us.
We'll wrap it up. Tonight, on behalf of the Moms Club, first we want to say, Team 53, thank you so much for such an awesome season. We have enjoyed watching you, and we appreciate your hard work and the fun that you've provided for us all season. Seniors, you have something down by your other collages. We just put together a collage for you on behalf of all your moms. And coaches, if you'll come up, we have one to give to them. We just want to thank them so much for all the time that they give to our boys. We appreciate not only working with them for football, but teaching them how to be young men. So we just want to say thank you, and we're going to miss all the seniors. And to the Hueys and the McIntyres, we also have one for y'all also.
right, so as we draw this to a close here, we want to thank everybody for coming out. A couple of things. I've been asked to kind of let everybody know that physicals are tentatively scheduled for April 17th, which is, you know, a big deal for everybody getting that free physical. So keep that in mind. And seniors, make sure you get your posters and your banners down and your jerseys if you didn't get that. Last thing, real quick, Coach Lassiter also got Region Coach of the Year and has a plaque here. We got state wrestling duels at the GPAC this Friday and Saturday. The state weight meet is March 17th. The sports auction will be May 1st. And thank y'all, everybody, for coming out, and have a good night. All right.
Girl racking up there. All right, watch out, Tony.
I'm waiting on her.